Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing awesome. This is going to be a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. I've already cleared the energy of the cards and shuffled and pulled 10 cards, so I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross spread. If the messages repeat themselves, I'll try and catch that and let you know. I believe Spirit really wants you to get the message. If they repeat, if any of the cards come out upside down, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. Okay, so your first card is the King of Pentacles. This card represents your current situation. In a general reading like this, it can be male or female. And this can represent you or someone in your current situation. The message on the card is, I am sure of my place in the world. Okay, so reversed, extra protection from Spirit. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So the King of Pentacles can be stingy to the point of cheating someone. He can be erratic, demanding, and callous. He may resist change and make it difficult for those around him to try new things. The King of Pentacles represents poor financial decisions, greed, corruption, corrupt, indulgence, sensuality, materialistic, wasteful, chauvinistic, a gambler, someone who is possessive, exploitative, stubborn, obsessed with wealth and status, financially inept. Look at your relationship with money and wealth. You may not be treating your money with respect. You may need to draw upon your self-discipline and control so you can save for your future while still enjoying the fruits of your labor. You may need to draw upon your self-discipline and control so you can save for your future while still enjoying the fruits of your labor. Or you may be putting money before anything else, negatively impacting your relationship and well-being. You may be so impressed by other people's status and social position, and you may dismiss anyone below you. Sit back and look at the greater impact of your obsession with money. Is it serving you in this state, or do you need to change? This card could represent someone who is very stubborn and rigid in their approach. Are you feeling stuck in a rut? Has life become predictable and routine that it is completely dull and lifeless? Spirit saying, give yourself some permission to occasionally break free. You don't have to be serious all the time. Okay, Aquarius? Don't have to be serious all the time. The King of Pentacles reversed could represent an unethical businessman or someone who can be thrifty and overly possessive. Okay, the message on the card, I am sure of my place in the world. Okay, so some people consider this king reversed to be a negative symbol representing danger or an unwise business move. And others view this card as a warning to be aware of the small print in any contracts being negotiated. This king can also indicate unfair competition, shady business practices, or and untrustworthy men. And again, in a general reading like this, Aquarius, it may be a woman. So, or it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So just trust your intuition with that, okay? What's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation is the Sun card. Major Arcana. The message on this card is, I am optimistic and appreciate all that I have. Make sure you are grateful and appreciate everything you have, because this is in your challenge position. So the Sun card is all about happiness, success, opportunities, optimism, vitality, joy, clarity, having trust, being ambitious, having good health, having courage, thinking positive, celebrating, having fun, lots of joy and confidence in your life. The Sun is bringing a simple message of joy. After traveling through the long dark night of soul searching, you are emerging into the light. All your journeys, all your spiritual seeking, all your sincere efforts now pay off. You are able to see where you were and where you now stand. Your mind is clear and sharp. Energy fills you, and you are ready to let the light of the Sun warm you. This card brings great joy, clear truth, and well-deserved success. It can also indicate music or science or anything requiring sound reasoning and logic. This is a card of optimism, okay? So make sure you're really being optimistic. The Sun represents success, radiance, abundance. It gives you strength and tells you that no matter where you go or what you do, your positive and radiant energy will follow you and bring you happiness and joy. People are drawn to you, Aquarius, because you can always see the bright side and bring such warmth into other people's lives. This beautiful, warm energy is what will get you through the tough times and help you succeed. You are also in a position where you can share your highest qualities and achievements with others. Radiate who you are and what you stand for. Shine your love on those you care about. If you are going through a hard time, the Sun card is telling you things are going to get better. Okay? Don't worry, things are going to get better. It's always changing. This too shall pass. Now you are full of energy for the future. Express yourself authentically. You have what others want. Radiate your energy and your gifts out into the world in a big way. So yeah, prosperity, joy. This is one of those most cheerful cards in the deck, okay? Joy, happiness, success, material gain, as well as good health. It's telling you that now is the time to explore your creativity and put it into action in any projects that you desire to grow in the future. This is a time for expansion and success. Happiness, vitality, better finances, enjoying work. Okay. This card represents someone who has great talent and skills, and you will be recognized. Okay. This card could also represent the possibility of moving to a warm country or significant meetings connected with overseas. It represents successful, happy marriages or committed relationships, the birth of a child. This is the start of a rewarding cycle in your life, Aquarius, and the best time to take advantage of opportunities presented to you. This is an invitation for you to live your life to the fullest when the Sun card comes out. So opportunities keep coming out. This card signifies a time of new beginning, of things going well, of accomplishment, success, and contentment. You feel cheerful and self-confident, full of life and energy, ready to undertake new projects with enthusiasm. You may be starting more than one project or upgrading something in your life, such as taking a more satisfying job, remodeling your home, or moving to a sunnier climate. When the Sun card turns up in a reading, it brightens any negative cards in the spread. Okay? It's always beneficial. It's about prosperity, enthusiasm, honors, public recognition, achieving your goals. Okay? Efforts or ventures will turn out favorably. Good things are now coming into your life. Good success, achievement, health, good fortune, happiness. But for some reason, it's crossing you, and it'll be different for everyone. So just make sure you're being optimistic and you're appreciating everything you have. Okay, then your third card is the King of Cups, upright. This card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. Again, this can be a male or female in a general reading. And this can be you or someone in your life that you're dealing with. The message on the card is, I am my own anchor. Okay. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This King of Cups is someone who is emotionally balanced, compassionate, diplomatic, responsible, respected, considerate. He has balance between his head and his heart. Very kind and honorable. Very in control. Very balanced. He could be an advisor in your life, or a counselor, or again, it could be you. This king is someone who is peaceful, sensitive, affectionate, and calm. He loves his home and values family and a relaxed home life. He prefers to lead by teaching through gentle guidance. He may enjoy expressing himself creatively, but is even more supportive of others' creativity, sometimes at the expense of his own. He is generally friendly and caring, a very nice man to have around. He can be overly sentimental and may seem soft to those who don't know him well. This card represents mastery over the realms of emotion, creativity, and the unconscious. You have gained control of your feelings and can accept them without allowing them to, get the better of you. You don't let things get to you, and you steer clear of the drama, instead choosing an emotionally balanced and calm approach. If you are being challenged personally, this card suggests you need to remain emotionally mature when faced with negative energy from others. Be firm on your personal boundaries. Stay true to your emotions and feelings, and do not allow others to steer you off course. Not only are you able to assess and manage a situation logically, but you can also draw upon your intuition and understanding human human actions. As you interact with others, you may need to navigate their strong feelings so that you can create a sense of peace. The King of Cups is a leader. He could be a mentor or coach or a spiritual guide in your life, or you may step into one of those roles yourself. Okay? King of Cups, upright. Again, could be you, someone else. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Just take however this resonates with you and leave the rest. The King of Cups is someone who is balanced and caring, is mature, kind, and in a high position. It can represent a man with light hair or a light complexion, man or woman, in a general reading like this. Okay. This card represents the basis of your situation or relationship. Your involvement in a relationship involving love is ending, but the process should not cause much pain. It's time to move away from dependency on an older person, perhaps your father or a mentor or teacher, and strike out on your own. Whether the circumstances are related to a person or to your own inner psychic process, the result is the same. It is also possible that this king reversed I'm not going to say that part actually. This king indicates a man who is kindly disposed, a benevolent father figure, someone who may represent your own father or someone who fills that role for you. He can also signify an older man with whom you either have or want a romantic relationship. Whether as a friend, advisor, or lover, he is utterly trustworthy and dependent. And he can be relied upon to come through for you when you need him. So just take what resonates, Aquarius, and leave the rest, okay? Don't try to make it fit. Most interpretations consider this king to be a man of culture, interested in the arts, possibly himself a creative type. And if this king doesn't represent a person, it can indicate a situation that is favorable, especially in an artistic pursuit. Okay, then your fourth card represents your past but is relevant to your current situation, and you have the Three of Cups. I embrace joyful opportunities is the message on the card there. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this card energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So this card upright represents your past but is relevant to your current situation. So this is a card about friendship, collaborations, community, happiness, a happy issue, a birth, abundance again. They've already talked about birth. They've already talked about joy, social events, group events, celebrations, gatherings. So something from your past but is relevant now. This joyful card represents a time of celebration and mutual support. It is the grateful recognition of family, friends, and community and all that they do, all that they add to our lives, often in the form of holidays, birthdays, anniversaries, or other celebrations. This card could also suggest the ending of disagreements by way of a happy compromise and it is an all-around good omen in financial, relationship, work, or spiritual concerns. Okay. The Three of Cups indicates celebration that is shared by a family, a household, or a group. The extent of the celebration and reaping the fruits or rewards of the happy union or collaboration. This card could represent a marriage or a birth, as well as emotional growth, happiness, and accomplishments. It represents recovery from emotional wounds. Okay. But it's merely the beginning. Emotions and emotional reactions must be maintained and balanced for more happiness to come. Okay, so some of you are celebrating something, birth of a child, the success of a new business or joint venture, however that resonates with you. Again, I think that the reading has something to do with opportunities, because they keep mentioning opportunities in the reading. This is a card, I'm going to just write that down actually so I remember. Opportunities, and they've mentioned abundance already, you know, joy, happiness, success, celebration. It's nice. Celebration. The Three of Cups. This is a card of celebration, friendship, sisterhood, and creative collaborations. Your friends and family are here to support you and lift you up to even higher levels of success. Celebrate with them and enjoy their camaraderie. You are encouraged to gather with your closest friends and have a good time together, talking, laughing, sharing, and creating. Together you give and receive the love and support and compassion each of you needs from one another. Collaborate with others on a creative project and inspire one another to reach new heights. You may pursue a creative outlet within a group environment, such as an art class or a dance class. Collectively, you are working together and can achieve a great deal. That's awesome. Something that you've maybe started in the past. Maybe. You are experiencing success and plenty. A time of joy and celebration is at hand. Your feelings are clear now and you understand your emotional patterns in a positive, growth-producing way. Aquarius, you are on your way to great things. Something has been brought to completion. This is a card of victory and success. Okay? The act of falling in love, signified by the Two of Cups, may have resulted in a baby, or a creative venture has produced a viable product. And now it's showing up with the Three of Cups. So it's time for celebration. And then your immediate future card is the Queen of Wands. What's likely to happen next in your, coming up soon in your life. Okay, it came out reversed. So this can be male or female in a general reading. This is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So this Queen of Wands, the message on the card is, I am naturally creative. But this card is talking about self-respect, okay? You need to make sure you have lots of self-respect and self-confidence. This Queen of Wands reverse can represent someone given to melodrama or someone who can be very bossy or controlling. So this may be someone coming into your life soon, Aquarius. So just a heads up, okay? The Queen of Wands can be quite forceful if she is crossed. She can be selfish, jealous, insecure, demanding, a bully, introverted, have low confidence, is temperamental. So this is it could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, but doesn't have to be. But she is very manipulative, okay? So if this is someone coming into your life soon, just a heads up. You have reached a place of self-respect and confidence, Aquarius. You know yourself on a deep level, and you are clear on your personal truth and belief systems. You know what you stand for and are not easily moved by the opinions of others. You may be more introverted than usual. You may also feel called to spend more time alone so that you can connect with your inner self and hear your inner voice. If you lack confidence, bring your energy and attention inward and focus on rebuilding your sense of self and your resilience. You may have handed your power over to others by paying too much attention to their thoughts and opinions. Now you need to bring your awareness inward so that you can hear yourself and assess your personal strengths and talents. Be courageous in expressing you in everything you do, okay? Be courageous in expressing you in everything you do. You have the confidence. Just know that. The Queen of Wands can represent a powerful woman or man in a general reading who demands control over your affairs in return for her advice, support, and or financial assistance. She wants to control social situations for her own advantage. If this queen doesn't represent a person, it can be a warning to be careful in any business deals with women. And again, it could be a man, so they've already talked about that in the reading. I think I will make a note of that. She is also advising you to avoid offending socially powerful people and to be aware of deception, greed, and jealousy. And then your sixth card is the Page of Wands. This card, the message on this card is, I am always open to good news. So this card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation, and it came out upright. This can be Aries. This is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. So the Page of Wands, this is someone that has limitless potential. They are a free spirit. This is a card of freedom, exploration, it's excitement. Someone who is fearless, energetic, cheerful, has fresh ideas, is adventurous, active, playful, imaginative, inspired. They kind of have a youthful energy. And pages also represent messengers. So you may be receiving a message about a new job or career, travel, or something of a spiritual nature. So however that resonates with you. Page of Wands, upright. The outcome that you desire most in your situation. Again, this card is talking about new opportunities. You are inclined to give anything and everything a go. You embrace the opportunity to start on a new journey or project and see where it takes you. You do not necessarily have a solid plan in place, nor do you really know where you are headed, but you are excited about the possibilities. You have a gift for dreaming up new creative ideas, unfeathered by feathered by the burdens of everyday life. Nothing will get in the way of your dreams. You are experiencing creative restlessness, but you are not going anywhere just yet. Run your thoughts through a filter so that you only act on those most aligned with your broader goals. A spiritual path or journey may be calling you. You have a curious mind and are intrigued to see where this might lead. You may benefit from working with a wise mentor as well. But Spirit's saying, yeah, you have limitless potential. Okay, Aquarius. My son is Aquarius, one of my sons. And I am not exaggerating at all when I say from kindergarten right up until now, even this summer, every single year, teachers, coaches, you name it, that's what they've always said. He has so much potential, but he never, I don't think he really believed it himself up until a few years ago. And as soon as he believed in himself and had the confidence and, wow, his life did a 360. As soon as he understood and accepted it, had the self-love and self-worth to accept it, wow, did his life ever change. The Page of Wands is a youngster or personality who is lively, creative, restless, or hyperactive and warm. It can also refer to springtime, which is characterized by frenzied activity. Again, new beginnings, inspiration, innovation, expansion again, expansion. And it's also telling you, Aquarius, make sure you make wise choices in your future, since you're going to reap what you sow. Okay? Make sure you make wise choices now and in your future, because you are going to reap what you sow. This Page of Wands is bringing you an important positive message regarding your current project or situation. It usually references work, although it may be of a social nature. If this card represents a person in your life, it could be a younger relative or friend, an apprentice, a student, or assistant. This page is an enthusiastic adventurer and may be interested in international travel, foreign cultures and people, the arts, or philosophic projects. So take whatever resonates. And then your seventh card is your self-image, how you see yourself. And you got the 10 of Wands. This message says, I love and care for myself first. Okay? I love and care for myself first. The Ten of Wands is about, so this is how you see yourself. And this is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. Give me 1 second, I have to close my window. I'm freezing. It's cold. It's cold. Okay, so the Ten of Wands, it says that you're feeling like you're gonna burn out soon. You're burning out. You're overwhelmed. You have too much responsibility, too much hard work. You're stressed. It's your duty. You have struggles. This is a card of completion, attainment of goals, satisfaction, experiences gained. Okay, this card is, in a way, a victory. It suggests that you've achieved your goals, but it also indicates an ending. This phase of the project is over. You cannot continue on in this manner. It's just too much work. Now is the time for you to scale back on your workload, downsize the project, delegate tasks, hire more staff, ask for help. Do what is necessary to lighten your workload, Spirit is saying. Okay? This is a card of responsibility and burden. Spirit saying, I want you to love and care for yourself first. You're taking on an extra burden, a heavier workload, or greater responsibility. Even though it's weighing you down and making things tougher for you, you understand it is only temporary, so you are willing to put in the hard work now to accomplish your goal and reap the rewards later. You may be unconsciously taking on extra responsibilities and finding yourself feeling weighed down, exhausted, and burnt out. Spirit saying, stop and examine your current lifestyle or work. Assess which tasks are urgent or important. You may need to use various time management methods to help you, get sorted. This card represents the completion of a cycle, since it's number 10 on the card. Spirit's letting you know that the end is in sight, and it is also essential to let go of or delegate some of your responsibilities to free you up so you can still enjoy your life. Okay? There's no shame in asking for help. If your plate's too full, just that's a lot of work too, being the boss and being, the leader and delegating. That's important too, don't forget. Right? All you want is everything to run smoothly and balanced. Avoid neglecting physical limitations. If you don't set clear enough boundaries, you risk being overburdened, and too much pressure can lead to sickness. This is a card of movement with responsibility, and it can also represent the burdens of ambition. So just be careful, okay? Love and care for yourself first. Then you'll be able to handle anything. Delegate, right? It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. You want to enjoy yourself. The Ten of Wands shows you're taking up new responsibilities appropriate to the new cycle that's beginning now. These may seem burdensome, but you do have the strength and character to shoulder them. You feel you can do anything at this time, even an extremely difficult task. But be careful, okay? Your labor may have gone for naught, or you may be carrying burdens that really don't belong to you. You feel weary, as if the whole world is on your shoulders. It's up to you to decide whether to continue carrying the heavy responsibilities you have undertaken, or if other people that are shirking their part and should help out. Sometimes one member of a family or organization gets all the dirty work for the simple reason that they're willing to do it. Make sure others are doing their fair share, though, and ask for help if you need it. Don't let pride stand in your way. And then your 8th card represents your environment, or how others see you in your situation. You have the 4 of Swords reversed. I take the time I need to rediscover my vitality is the message on the card. Okay, this card is talking about stagnation again, restlessness again, burnout again, stress again, exhaustion again. It's also a card of release from isolation, of re-entering the world, of recovery, awakening, and deep contemplation. This card reversed indicates a willful and unproductive ignoring of a situation. There is no refreshment, no insight. Instead, there is either denial or useless obsessing. 4 of Swords reversed. This card could represent enforced rest and feeling alone. Okay. You are not allowing yourself the rest and respite you need, Aquarius. And if you continue this way, you could make yourself ill. You need a period of calm and quiet in the wake of a major disruption. Refusing to make time to recuperate both physically and emotionally will only worsen the situation. Okay? So I just had a cold recently, a pretty good one too. I had a bit of a fever and stuff with it, and I'm a very active person, and it's just this just stopped me in my tracks. I had no energy to do anything. I wasn't able to even do readings, and I'm like, wow, really, it's it's a check-in. You don't have your health, you don't have anything. Okay, so the 4 of Swords is a card of exhaustion. Okay, you need to take a time out to rest and recharge your energy. You may be working long hours, giving your time and energy to others in need, or involved in a highly stressful and demanding undertaking. You are close to exhaustion, and your energy reserves are running low or on empty. If you do not stop and take some much needed rest now, you may crash and burn out completely. Withdraw from your external world and retreat within. Now is the time for a social detox. Use daily meditation to calm your mind. You are restless and are wanting to do everything at once. Force yourself to take it easy and make sure you do not run yourself into the ground. This card could also represent stagnation and a lack of action, leading to increased frustration. You may need to take a break and come back to it when the energy is flowing better. And then your hopes and fears card, what you hope for or fear the most in your situation, is the Queen of Cups. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. The message on the card is I trust my knowing. Excuse me. Oh. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. Okay? Trust whatever your heart is telling you. Trust your intuition. Okay? The Queen of Cups can be male or female in a general reading. This can be you or someone in your life. The Queen of Cups represents someone who can be controlled by their emotions and become obsessive or manipulative. She may play the victim a little too readily. The Queen of Cups reversed is about giving too much, insecurity again, martyrdom, dependence, being overly sensitive, needy, fragile. Again, this card is talking about self-care and self-love. It's also talking about codependency. Yeah. So it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces too. If it's someone else. This Queen of Cups is inconsistent. You need to draw your attention inwards and focus on your emotional well-being. You are great at taking care of others, but now it's time to take care of you. You are emotionally drained because you have been so busy supporting others, but not yourself. You may need to set firm boundaries with your loved ones so that they know you love them but will not take on their emotional baggage. Examine your relationships and see where you can create a healthy detachment. And your intuition is on overdrive at the moment. You need to give yourself some time and space to listen to it. Listen to your heart. Listen to your intuition. Trust it, what it's telling you. You may be letting your heart rule over your head. You may be out of touch with your emotions. You may be struggling to express yourself. Spirit's saying, why don't you try journaling? You need an outlet. You are being called to listen to your true feelings and honor them in the process. Okay? Tune into your heart. Self-care, self-love. Okay? Trust your heart and what it's telling you. If your mind is too busy, you won't be able to receive the messages. Okay? The Queen of Cups reversed can represent a woman of a dreamy nature, someone who is disconnected from reality, someone who gives more than they receive and suffers for sacrificing their own emotional needs. Okay? So I would make a note of that, because that's how resentment builds up too. Don't forget. Okay, it has to be the universal flow, back and forth always, or that's supposed to be the goal. The Queen of Cups can indicate a love relationship that has gone sour, or someone who is having trouble expressing emotion. If this card represents a person, it can be a dishonest advisor. So Spirit's saying, Aquarius, be careful whom you trust your secrets and your emotional life with, okay? Be careful whom you trust with your secrets and your emotional life. If this card represents you, it can mean that you are playing with possible dangerous psychic or emotional matters you don't understand. And then your last card, is the Lovers. This is a major arcana card. It came out upright. This card represents your future if all is to remain as is. The Lovers card is represented by Gemini. So this card is all about love, unions, partnerships, choices, relationships, values alignment, again, new possibilities, temptation, balance and harmony again. This card represents a choice to be made, and more importantly, it represents different ways to make decisions. When this card comes up in a reading, you are being asked to carefully consider how you make the important decision before you. Do you follow your heart? Do you do what makes sense? This card suggests that there is a way to marry the head and the heart so that wise, balanced decisions can be made. So I would make a note of that because they've already talked about that in the reading. Make sure you make wise decisions because it affects your future, right? Choices. So this is a card that represents conscious connections and meaningful relationships. You have a beautiful soul honoring connection with a loved one. Maybe you found your soulmate or life partner. And the sexual energy between you two goes way beyond instant gratification and lust to something that is very spiritual, almost tantric. The Lover's card can refer to a romantic relationship, a close friendship, or family relationship where love, respect, and compassion flow. The Lovers is a card of open communication and raw honesty. You are both willing to be in your most vulnerable state, open your hearts to one another, and share your truest feelings. You are figuring out what you stand for, deciding what is essential to you. Spirit wants you to make choices for yourself, though, Aquarius. Stay true to who you are. The Lovers is about choice. The choice about who you want to be. You need to be clear about your personal beliefs and values and stay true to them. You are facing a moral dilemma and must consider all of the consequences before acting. Okay? You know, sometimes as they say, like, use your, be smart about it, make a smart choice, or sometimes they'll say, follow your heart. Sometimes they say, use your intuition. And then I think the best time we make, when we make the best decision is when we use all three, I believe. Love, romance, and emotional, spiritual, and physical union is represented by the Lover's card. A soulmate. Choices are not crystal clear, but so again, use your intuition. Making an important decision that will affect the rest of your life. This card also describes a humanitarian, an activist, a support group leader, or someone who specializes in mergers and acquisitions. So, however that resonates with you. This card may not even resonate yet because it's in the future. Like, for example, I did a reading once and the future card was all about legal stuff. And the lady I did the reading for, she's like, I don't know, I don't have any any legal issues or anything going on. And then she texted me 3 months later, sitting in court, and she's like, okay, well, Lynn, yep, the cards were right. Spirit was right. I'm sitting in court right now. And she told me why, but it's private. I'll just keep it to myself. But I was like, wow, there you go. The Lover's card is a statement about a union of opposites, whether it's between two people or within ourselves, okay? The Lovers refers to thoughtfulness in making choices. The male and female figures on the card are symbols not only of human love, but also of the dual nature within ourselves. We all have opposing traits and inner dichotomies that need to be reconciled. Partners often experience conflict that requires making choices. This card could point to the need to heal a rift. Although it can herald a romantic involvement, it most often turns up when a critical life decision must be made, sometimes in connection with a love relationship. This card can suggest that you are at a crossroads. You have to consider all of the ramifications of the situation and choose carefully to further your own development and to accommodate the needs of others in the situation. This is a card of cooperation, of working together with others to accomplish joint purposes. It stands for attraction of any kind, not only the romantic variety, and for any venture requiring harmony, union, and cooperation. A choice between two factors of equal worth may be required, but the choice you make will be the right one, Aquarius. Two or more forces or people may have come together in your life in pursuit of a common goal. And this may be a temporary conjunction for some specific purpose, or it might be a long-term relationship. So just take how it resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so that is your reading, Aquarius. I hope you like this reading. If it resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. If you want your own private personal reading, if this resonates, or you want to just go deeper, I'll leave my email under the video and you can send me an email. I do readings for people all over the world. Either we can go by FaceTime or I do it like this. I record the messages and send you the recording. So I'm sending you a huge hug. Remember, self-care, self-love. Love and care for yourself first, okay? You are your own anchor. You be sure of your place in the world. Be optimistic and appreciate all that you have. Be open to good news. You are naturally creative. Trust your knowing and make a commitment. And embrace joyful opportunities, okay? Thank you so much. Bye. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. To thine own self, be true.